All right, so I had to flip it around. Come here, Noelle. So this is my dog, Noelle. Sit, sit. She's such a good listener. She's recovering from an injury. She used to be my walking partner, but she tore her bicep tendon, so she still has a little hitch in her giddy up. I think she's going to end up just being a really good yard dog, but I love her and she loves me. We're best friends. And so these are some new additions to our farm. Little sheep. My husband has a little herding dog, and so he is in the process of teaching him how to herd. And now he has a little herd that he can herd them with. We have another herd. So you can see, like, this is my house. This is the barn is way up there. And so even just walking to check the mail, I can get a lot of good steps in. This is our little backyard paradise that we created during COVID. And then here are our goats. We started with the goats when my kids were doing high school rodeo. And Stacy and I have kept these goats. It's kind of like our hobby now, but let me tell you, it is a job trying to keep these little guys healthy all the time. People think goats can eat anything. Well, maybe we just have the wrong kind of goats, because these guys, I'm always trying to keep them from getting sick. And so this is our garden. And right now we have our little baby goats out here cleaning it up for us, the parts that we're not still tending to. So we still have some cucumbers and some tomatoes, and the peppers are just coming in. And then I have some cabbage. So, you know, gardening is challenging, and I don't know, the Dixons just haven't been able to get it right. I'm having some success with some cabbage, and so that's coming in, but it's about gone. I was really hoping that we could can this year, but I haven't been able to get it right. So, and so we have also, I did some weed eating today because it needed it, and then I ran out of gas and I quit our apple tree. Our goal one day is to hopefully get some apples. Like, we were really sure that we were going to get some apples this year, but the doggone squirrels, we had probably 100 apples on there, and I don't see a one. And this is our little grapevines. We have blackberries right here. We got a few. This is really their first year. And then we have a little blueberry patch. The squirrels, man, I tell you. Hopefully we have a good bit of muscadines coming in. And I hope between Noelle and the squirrels that we're able to at least get to taste some of them. Yeah, so I get a lot of steps just out walking the yard. I have a little path that I walk on mornings that I don't want to get on the road. But this is my little paradise back here on my back porch. I come out here every morning and I meditate. I'm not doing a good job. I meditate and I journal, and it's just such a blessing to have a space, even though it's not mine, it has just become mine, space for myself. And so this is our little fire pit area. It's so hot, we haven't been able to, I'm growing my own turmeric. I had these on the back porch when we had the house power wash. I put them up here and they really liked it. So I have some poblano peppers coming. I've had some. I have some little cayenne peppers. My basil kind of likes it here. And a couple of tomato plants. And this is our little grilling area. And we have a smoker. So we do also raise our own meat for the most part. Like, we try to do a cow and a pig every year. This was my little herb garden, but the herbs were like, it's too hot over here. So I'm in the process of trying to plant my herb trees. My daughter gave me a lemon tree and an olive tree, but I'm afraid to plant them because I don't want to kill them. So Stacy is in the process of making me in the barn, making me a gardening room. So hopefully that will be. So what I did recently, just a little while ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I need to water the flowers, is I transposed my herbs. I can't believe that sucker's still living. I killed one. I really wanted some okra, and so I planted some up here. We're gonna see what happens with that. And so this is my little herb garden, and it looks so much better, even though it doesn't look that great. But I do come out here and snip. I did that today and put it in my omelet. But this is our little farm. Hey, Noel. And then my husband's horse, Cash. So when I'm feeding up, some days I can get a mile or 2 in. And then if I'm close on my steps, I just walk in circles. Walk in circles. We used to rodeo. Stacy hasn't really been on this horse, as far as I know, in a while. So this is it. There's Cash. He's so cute. And this is the barn.